As concealed carriers, we have a lot of options when it comes to holsters. Although many companies build them, doesn't mean they do it right. Definitely there are some companies that stand apart, and one of those, in my opinion, is Harry's Holsters. He makes some incredibly nice holsters that are very versatile, very modular as far as different clip options, ride height, cant, etc. And we're going to talk about the holsters today, but we're also going to talk about the owner. So Harry, we're going to talk about you today. First thing we're just going to take a look at with the inside the waistband is with an unloaded Glock 43 is the fit. Nice positive retention, but it also withdraws from the holster nicely. Kind of important so the holster doesn't come out when you draw. Although with this clip, which we'll talk about first, it ain't coming out unless you want it to come out. This DCC metal clip is absolutely awesome. And I've got to tell you guys, when I first saw this clip, first saw the holster, I thought, I might have to put a second one on. I generally like 2 clips. I don't like my holster moving around. This thing is so good that it minimizes movement. The gun is where you need it when you go to draw it. So that is very impressive. Harry tells me that there's a lot of R&D and testing that went into developing that stamped piece of metal, which I believe it because it functions and it works. And the key to it is this. There is a hook inside of the loop section. If you look right, let me see, there you go, right inside there, there's a hook. Harry did a video of this where he put this on a pair of jeans and actually tore the jeans trying to take it off with no belt. That's how good this clip is. So I can't recommend that DCC clip enough. I'm going to make sure it's on my holsters from now on. It's phenomenal. Concealment wing helps pull the grip back into the gun. It did have a wedge on it, which also helps with concealment. And with all these holes, you can actually move the wedge up and down for comfort. And speaking of holes, there are quite a few of them on the holster everywhere else. Don't let that throw you. Those are awesome. What they allow are multiple clips to be used, multiple ride height, multiple cant options if you want to use it at appendix or at 3, 4, or 5 o'clock. The build quality is always consistent. Every single Harry's I've ever had, the finish, the fit, it's just beautifully done. They're consistent every single time. Can't say enough about the quality of Harry's holsters. Now, this is my first outside the waistband of his. They haven't been selling them very long. Harry hasn't, but I'm really impressed. And he tells me that these clips can withstand about 300 pounds of force before they would give. He said that the holster would probably break before the clips. So that's good to know because those, endure a lot of stress on the belt. And those belt loops are also adjustable, ride height up and down. You can flip them and make different ride height cant options there as well with the outside the waistband holster. It's very thin. It pulls very close to the body. So a gun like the 43, 43X, 48, you can actually conceal really well with a t-shirt. Disappears under a sweatshirt or like a Hawaiian shirt or something like that, a flannel. So it's very, very cool for you people who like to carry outside the waistband. Adjustable retention on both of these holsters, and you saw how easily that drew even though it had positive retention. I don't know what else to tell you about these holsters. They're great. They function beautifully. The fit, the finish, it's always consistent. Can't say enough about Harry's. What I will tell you is this, before I talk about Harry himself, go to his website, link in the description down below, pick up a holster or 2 or 3 from Harry's, use the discount code PO, my last name, capital P, capital O, capital E, for 10% off your order. Now when you buy a holster from Harry's, not only do you get the holster, you also get a sticker. Come on guys, a Harry's holster sticker, 10% off. Make sure you use it. All right. In closing, I'm going to talk about Harrison as an owner of a business and an entrepreneur. Guys my age and a little older typically can give millennials hell. And rightly so. Many of them are lazy. They're dependent on others. Their work ethic is terrible. Not so with Harrison Jones. And I'm saying this to not patronize or embarrass Harrison whatsoever. This is sincere. I am a believer that if someone deserves credit, I'm going to give him credit. And Harry is in his 20s. He has founded and built a successful holster company. And I wish him the absolute best and sell a ton ton of these things. Where his real entrepreneurial spirit comes in is this. He takes a good holster and he makes it great. Takes a great holster, makes it exceptional. He's trying to take exceptional holsters and make them even better. So he's always looking to be better. Better today than yesterday, better tomorrow than today. You've heard me say that. I am a believer in it. And Harry is always looking to be better. So I appreciate that. I really do. My son is 29 years old. He's a supervisor at a local company. He's got 57 people who work for him. He's a millennial. He told me from an objective point of view, Dad, there is no doubt there's a difference in millennials and guys your age, 50, 55. And that's from a guy who is a millennial himself, but he honestly took a look at guys who he has hired and who has worked for him for a while. There's absolutely a difference. So in a world where we, again, give millennials hell sometimes, we crush them, we rip them, we tell them they're lazy and everything else, Harrison Jones definitely does not fit that mold. I appreciate not just his quality holsters, but his entrepreneurial spirit and the company that he has built. Make sure you use the coupon code PO when you visit Harry's. Link in the description down below. Thanks for watching, everybody.